Hi, welcome to my classroom where history happens here with Mrs. Wilson. I'll be the fifth grade social studies teacher this year for your child. I'm originally from Wisconsin, but have lived in Texas for 24 years. This is my 19th year teaching and fifth year at Cypress Grove. Before that, I taught social studies in Bryan for 14 years, grades 7 through 12. Fifth grade by far, however, is my absolute favorite age to teach. The kids are incredibly enthusiastic and interested in learning social studies, and this is the first time in their academic career to this point that they have had a whole class period every single day dedicated just to social studies, and the kids really seem to enjoy it. I love spending time with my husband of 30 years, our daughters and their husbands, all of whom graduated from Texas A&M. My oldest daughter is currently working for Hewlett Packard, and my youngest daughter is in her third year of vet school at Texas A&M. I love spending time with my grandson TJ and his new little baby sister Jamie, and of course my horse Cochise. In my spare time, I enjoy reading historical nonfiction, working outside, traveling, visiting state and national parks, and going to the beach. Before kids enter my classroom, they line up outside my door on those green X's that you see. They are greeted with a social distancing greeting of their choice and are given hand sanitizer before they walk in the door. This is what my room looks like from the outside, with a reminder that they need to be wearing their mask at all times. When they enter my class, they will pick up a bellwork on the table in front of the bulletin board and take it back to their seat to work on it. Also on this bulletin board are my CHAMPS classroom expectations that I will go over with a little later on. My room is set up with desks in pairs just to encourage further social distancing. Kids that may need to use my any of my supplies for any reason whatsoever, they are welcome to do so, but then I ask that they return any used supplies such as pencils, scissors, colored pencils, rulers, glue, highlighters, and what have you, to in a drawer that's marked used supplies so that I can disinfect those at the end of the day. Every child is required to have a notebook or a composition notebook or spiral in which we will keep really a record of everything that we do throughout the year. This is probably our most important resource that we will use in social studies. So everything I need and want them to know and hang on to will be put into that spiral. Although we don't use a textbook a whole lot, our main textbook, when we use one, is My World: Social Studies Building Our Nation. Within the next couple of weeks, I'll be sending out links to this textbook that students can access online. Schoology is my primary means of communication throughout the year, although I will send home a weekly update of what we're covering in class via email. If you need to contact me, please email me or message me through Schoology. If you need your unique parent code to access Schoology, please email me at mbaltus.wilson@csi. Our curriculum or year at a glance is attached to this blue link. This document includes the major concepts that will be taught to your child in my course. A week at a glance outlining our weekly lessons can be found in each weekly folder in Schoology. With regard to homework, I really don't give much, with the exception of studying for tests and finishing an assignment not completed in class. Beyond that, I don't expect or anticipate giving kids any homework. I haven't for many years, and so we try really hard to get everything that we need to do finished in class, or if need be, take time in advisory to do that. Retest. Students are allowed to retest before school from 8 to 8:25 and during advisory. If it takes longer than one morning to complete a retest, by all means, they will be given that time to do so. They will also be asked to complete test corrections at home before taking the retest. So I know that they have at least reviewed the material and are ready to take the test a second time. Makeup work, I follow the district policy for one school day for each day of absence plus one in order to make up schoolwork and earn full credit. All missed assignments are available in Schoology, so even if a student is at home and they feel up to doing some work, they can by all means do work online and submit it through Schoology, just like my virtual students do. Otherwise, they can download a paper copy and bring it home or bring it to school to turn in. I also have paper copies of everything that we do in class arranged by each day of the week. So if your child misses an assignment and wants to pick up a paper copy in my room, by all means, that will be available to him or her. They just simply need to make sure to remind me that they were gone and get the work themselves, or they can access that work again on Schoology and submit it digitally or print it and give it to me in the classroom. Supplies, pencils, regular pencils, colored pencils, highlighters, a section and binder for social studies homework. Not so much for homework they have to do at home, but usually it's graded work that I'm returning. Glue, we will go through a lot of glue. Erasers, a spiral or composition notebook. We'll use one, probably go through most of one the first semester and likely need one for the second semester. Scissors, we'll use scissors quite a bit if we need to cut something down to size to fit nicely into our spiral, and one dry erase marker. Expectations in the classroom. I utilize our classroom treatment agreement that we spent a few days making, and that treatment agreement outlines how we expect to treat one another. For example, how students should treat students, how teachers should treat students, and how students should treat teachers, as well as our CHAMPS classroom expectations, which really outline how or give guidance for how students should behave in various learning situations, such as direct teaching, group or partner work, watching a video, taking a test, and so on. Students following CHAMPS and the treatment agreement will have their social studies positive reward tracker signed. After 10 signatures, a piece of candy or some other tangible reward is given. Additionally, the Armadillo team uses a behavior folder when above expectations are not followed, such as talking, being disrespectful, not following instructions, and so on. Students must have parents sign the folder if they receive a signature from their teacher. Check your child's Armadillo folder for more information regarding either the reward tracker or the behavior plan. With regard to technology, we do use technology frequently. Quizzes and Quizlet will be used for reviewing vocabulary and reviewing for tests. Cetera will be used to review continents, oceans, and the 50 states capitals, and we've already started using that in class. BrainPop and Active Classroom are sites that will be used either as a primary source of content delivery for certain units or as a supplement to classroom instruction of concepts. Students will use a school iPad, desktop computer, or their own personal device for these activities. This concludes my virtual open house presentation. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding anything I presented today, please don't hesitate to contact me through Schoology or email me directly. I look forward to working with your kids all year. This is going to be an incredible year, and I will always be available if you have any concerns or questions of any kind. Thank you.